Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn how to remember the periodic table and which is the correct way to learn the periodic table. And in periodic table we all know that it has 118 elements and they are placed in 7 periods and 18 groups. How to go about? First period and second period we have to learn as such. First period is hydrogen and helium, and second period we have lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine and neon. Then we have to learn from top to bottom group wise. That is S block elements that it has two groups. First group we have to learn from top to bottom starting from lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium and francium. And same way we have to remember the second group in S block also, as from top to bottom beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium and radium. And if we consider P block elements also we have to learn from top to bottom. So boron group we have boron, aluminium, gallium, indium and thallium. And carbon group we have carbon, silicon, germanium, tin and lead. And nitrogen group we have nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony and bismuth. And oxygen group we have oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium and polonium. Even halogen we have to remember from top to bottom. So fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine and astatine. And no need to remember these elements which are man-made, and we won't correlate much in periodic properties as well for these elements. And if you consider inert gases, again we have to remember from this helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon and radon. So it has to be remembered this way. And if you consider D block elements, how to remember? We have three periods in D block elements. We have 3D series starting from scandium to zinc, and then we have 4D series starting from yttrium, and we have 5D series starting from lanthanum. So how to go about? First 3D series we have to remember from left to right. So scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper and zinc. We all know scandium is D1 series and titanium D2 and vanadium D3, chromium D4, manganese D5, iron D6, cobalt D7, nickel is D8 and copper is D9 and iron and zinc is D10. And then 4D series and 5D series, no need to remember horizontally. Instead, we have to remember from top to bottom. For example, D1 series means you will be having scandium, yttrium and lanthanum. D2 means titanium, zirconium and hafnium. D3 means vanadium, niobium, tantalum. D4 is chromium, molybdenum, tungsten. D5 is manganese, technetium, rhenium. And D6 is iron, ruthenium, osmium. D7 is cobalt, rhodium, iridium. D8 is nickel, palladium, platinum. And D9 is copper, silver, gold. And D10 is zinc, cadmium and mercury. So we have 3D series, 4D series and 5D series. So we have to remember from top to bottom to correlate the properties. And if you consider F block elements, we have two series. One is lanthanum series and another one is actinium series. Lanthanum series is 4F series, whereas actinium series is 5F series. And lanthanum and actinium series, no need to remember all the elements. Instead, we should remember where we have vacant f orbital as in the case of lanthanum and half filled in the case of gadolinium and completely filled f orbital in the case of lutetium. Okay, and the gadolinium is F7, D1 and S2. So prior element also can be half filled. So europium also we can remember as F7 and it will be D0 and S2. And same way for actinium series also, instead of 4F we have 5F. So actinium will be F0 and curium will be F7 and lawrencium will be F14. Okay, this is how we have to learn the periodic table so that we can correlate the properties. Thank you for watching. Happy learning.